How you doing? My name's Les Stark, and I'm the author of Hempstone Heritage, a book about the history of the hemp industry in Lancaster County. We had a long, proud tradition of hemp farming in Lancaster County. We grew hemp for over 150 years. The reason I want to tell you a little bit about it is because tomorrow, May 17th until May 25th, is Hemp History Week. It's an event put on by the Hemp Industries Association along with Vote Hemp, and it's going to be a series of events all across the United States illustrating the local histories of hemp and giving reasons why we think the farmers should be growing hemp again. Now, my participation this year is going to be a little bit limited, but I wanted to at least tell you a little bit about the history of hemp so that I can share this information with others, and you can take that information and share it with as many people as you know. Now, I'm standing here in front of a hemp brake. You might say, what is a hemp brake? Well, this is a device that they use to obtain fiber from the stalk of the hemp plant. The hemp stalk is a tall stalk with a fiber that runs the entire length of the stalk. The trick is, how do you get that fiber out of the stalk? Well, the stalk goes through a retting process where it's laid out in the field until it becomes dry and brittle. When the stalk is dry and brittle, they take it by the bundles and hold the stalks in this brake, and they smash the stalks. As they smash the stalks, the woody part of the fiber is falling down to the ground, and then you're left with nothing but the raw hemp fiber. That hemp fiber was then twisted up in bundles and sent down to the rope walks in Philadelphia to be made into rope. In Philadelphia, we had a large shipbuilding industry, and every ship that sailed the seas took up to 16 tons of hemp fiber for all the big, thick anchor cables and all the rope rigging and the canvas sails. That was all made out of hemp, and all that hemp had to be replaced every year or two, so that ensured that there was an insatiable appetite for hemp in the interior of Pennsylvania, and that's why we grew so much hemp in Lancaster County. Over here, we have hemp millstones, or as we call them, the Hempstones. Now, between 1720 and 1870, there were over 100 water-powered mills for processing hemp fiber in Lancaster County alone, and there were dozens more in all the surrounding counties. After the fiber was taken from the brake, we brought it to the hemp mills, where these stones rolled over top of the fiber, broke apart any of the more firmly adhering bark that was sticking to the fiber, and softened up the fiber and got it ready for the spinning wheel. These stones rolled on their side, and an iron axle was placed through this the cavity in the stone, held in place by a wooden block, and it rolled over the fiber and got it ready. And then we made the best, finest homespun linen clothing, as well as any other type of fabric, towels, sheets, pillowcases, napkins, handkerchiefs, grain bags, Conestoga wagon covers, and a whole variety of other types of fabric. So hemp was a very important crop in Lancaster County. There were almost as many mills for processing oil from the hemp seed as there were mills for processing the fiber. And that seed oil was used in paints and varnishes, lacquers and printer's ink, and lamp oil, and the remaining seed cake was fed to the livestock. So it was a very important crop. We grew it from the very earliest of our founding in Pennsylvania in 1681. It was encouraged by William Penn and by all the colonial assemblies after that, and it was a very important crop in the Revolution. About the time of the Revolution is when the hemp industry really sprouted big in Lancaster County, and it continued well after the cotton gin was invented in 1794. It continued well into the 1850s. In the 1860s, during the Civil War, when the southern supply of cotton was cut off, we had a tremendous increase in hemp production in Pennsylvania again. And we grew it all the way up until 1937, and when the very first person that we know of that was arrested for both marijuana was an 81-year-old hemp farmer named Enos Schaefer, who admitted that he was growing it, but he said he had no clue that it was illegal, because as far as he was concerned, he was growing industrial hemp. He was growing it for seeds for his chickens to eat. So Enos Schaefer was the first person arrested, and for Enos Schaefer's sake, we're going to get the information about hemp out there to the public, and we hope that you support the farmers' right to grow industrial hemp again in America. Thank you.